Hello everybody, my name is Michael. You know me as Coding Jungle, and today I'm going to talk about two features inside Formularize called Import Form and Update Import Form. Now, maybe some of you are aware of or you're not fully aware of, but Formularize has the ability to export forms that can be imported into other installations of Formularize. What this does, well, what this should allow is, let's say you have a dev site or you have multiple sites even, and you want to install Formularize on those sites, but you're working on quizzes from one central location or forms, and you don't want to have to recreate those forms for multiple sites or recreate them from your dev site to your live site. So what you could do is you could export the form and re-import it to your live site from your dev site. Now, it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. On the import form, if you don't have the form already imported, you will come in here and you select the folder you wanted to go into. Now, the form exports in a JSON. I'm not going to write out an XML importer and importer. I think XML is kind of outdated and old, but that's just my opinion. It will be a JSON file, so it only accepts JSON files, and it's smart enough to know if it's the right JSON file. And it will import the form. It will recreate the form itself and add all the fields to it, and including any like specialties, like if you have any of the additional like field validation output, right answers and whatnot to it. It will also import those into, the corresponding area for it. And then it will also, you could also include templates and CSS, and I'm probably going way too deep into that because that will be covered under the export. So if you're interested in exporting a form, watch the export video. Right now, this is just for import. And update form is very similar to import form, but what it does is allows you to just update the form, because when you export a form, you can give it a version number, and if the version number is higher, it will update the form. If it's lower than the current one, it will tell you this is an older version of the form. So just keep that in mind if you want to update it. You can keep the form, the existing form on the other site, just change it the way you want, give it a new version number, and then when they import it on the new site on the update, it will update it versus installing. It will only change it will only update what's been changed or add what's been added, so. That's pretty much it on the import export form. I don't have one currently available to demo how it works, but so I might redo this video later with that in here. But for right now, this should be sufficient. All right, you guys have a good day. Hope you found this video informative, and if you have any questions or comments, let me know down below.